Good evening and welcome to Christians Aren't Sheep, a beginner's guide to meditation. My name is Ron, I'm the host of this show. And this is a channel you just don't have to subscribe to. You don't have to hit the like button, and I definitely won't ask you for any money. But it's a cool place to hang out, get a little devotional time in, give you something to think about meditating on, and just keep track of my gut loss program. This is the start of week 10 in the program. Now at the start of week 9, I hit one of my objectives of 220 pounds. So now this is the start of week 10. Now I didn't do any fasting this week. I ate every day. And I've called it a maintenance week. But I gained a pound, so I have to work on the maintenance part a bit. In any case, this week we'll get back to the fasting program. And the next goal is the 200-pound mark. So, should be able to do that in 10 weeks. Yeah. So in any case, we're basically still going in the right direction. We're still down in Idaho, but Monday we'll head back to Saskatchewan. And yeah, I've been away for a few days from doing my readings, my devotionals. It's been a busy week with shoveling snow and helping the grandson at his place. And I've just been tuckered out. So anyway, we're back today, like I say. And we're reading from Jeremiah for the devotional tonight, chapter 32. At that time, the Lord sent me a message. He said, "Your cousin Hanamel, son of Shalom, will come and say to you, 'Buy my field at Anathoth. By law, you have the right to buy it before it is offered to anyone else.' Then, just as the Lord had said he would, my cousin Hanamel came and visited me in the prison. He said, 'Please buy my field at Anathoth in the land of Benjamin. By law, you have the right to buy it before it is offered to anyone else. So buy it for yourself.' Then I knew that the message I had heard was from the Lord. I bought the field, paying Hanamel 17 pieces of silver for it. I signed and sealed the deed of purchase before witnesses, weighed out the silver, and paid him. Then I took the sealed deed and an unsealed copy of the deed, which contained the terms and conditions of the purchase, and I handed them to Baruch, son of Neriah, and grandson of Manasseh. I did all this in the presence of my cousin Hanamel and witnesses who had signed the deed, and all the men of Judah who were there in the courtyard of the guardhouse. Then I said to Baruch, as they all listened, 'This is what the Lord of heaven's armies, the God of Israel, says. Take both this sealed deed and the unsealed copy and put them into a pottery jar to preserve them for a long time. For this is what the Lord of heaven's armies, the God of Israel, says. Someday people will again own property here in this land, and will buy and sell houses and vineyards and fields. Interesting, very interesting little devotional. Let's take a little context here from our daily bread. A ludicrous investment. In 1929, as the U.S. economy crashed, millions of people lost everything. But not Floyd Odlum. As everyone else panicked and sold their stocks at cut-rate prices, Odlum appeared to foolishly jump in and purchase stocks just as the nation's future disintegrated. But Odlum's foolish perspective paid off, yielding robust investments that endured for decades. God told Jeremiah to make what seemed like an absolutely ludicrous investment. Buy the field in the territory of Benjamin. This was no time to be buying fields, however. The entire country was on the verge of being ransacked. The army of the king of Babylon was besieging Jerusalem, and whatever field Jeremiah purchased would soon be Babylon's. What fool makes an investment when everything would soon be lost? Well, the person who's listening to God, the one who intended a future no one else could envision. This is what the Lord Almighty, the God of Israel, says. Houses, fields, and vineyards will again be bought in this land. God saw more than the ruin. God promised to bring redemption, healing, and restoration. A ludicrous investment in a relationship or service for God isn't foolish. It's the wisest possible move when God leads us to make it. And it's essential that we prayerfully seek to know what He's behind the instruction, to know if He's behind the instruction. A foolish investment in others as God leads makes all the sense in the world. Okay, that's an interesting devotional. Not 100% sure what to take out of this, but that's something to think about. And I know all the days I missed this week for doing devotionals, God was definitely willing, but I kind of messed up. So, God willing, we'll see you tomorrow. Good night.